What's up, metalheads? We're gonna check out some reaction figures right after this. Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe. Who did that voice? Is that me? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna check out some I just drank all my coffee before I got started here. Oh well. Fuck it, man. I'm on fire. Hey, I got reaction figures. Look at how many of you guys got these, man? I don't got a big collection. I thought I had more than what I do. Apparently I only got about maybe 25. Maybe this is about bands, but these action figures I'm gonna show is all like musicians and the rock stars of action figures. Because I have some hanging on my wall. I got the Exorcist. And then I also got some of those funny ones. I got the one with the hamburger kind of face. I forgot what he was called, but it was like I think they're called weird series or whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna check out what I got. I got a collection of about 15, maybe 16 of you know Motley Crue, Twisted Sister, Dio, King Diamond, things like that. And I just thought it'd be cool to show them and talk about them a little bit and break down my top 10 of my favorite ones that I have in my collection. There's still a lot that I need to get, man, because I always said, like, when these first came out, I said, you know what? I'll get one. You know, okay, I'll get two. All right, fuck it. I'll get four. Okay, no, never mind. The next thing I got 10, 20, 30, 40. 50. No, I don't got 100, but it's like that, though. It's same with the Funkos, like, as you can see behind me. That's just a little bit of the Funkos. But I only got a couple of those. And next thing you know, I'm fucking click, 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 click. I see, oh, Axl Rose, $12. Oh, Michael Jackson, $10. Yes, I got a Michael Jackson Funko. I got two of them, as a matter of fact. So yeah, so I thought it'd be cool to sort of break down my top 10. Because I just got the Motley Crue set in, so I got a few of those probably in my top 10. And yeah. So what are your thoughts? And then also kind of wanted to know, like, what do you think would be the coolest reaction figures? We'll talk about that a little bit afterwards. As far as like ones that they don't have out now, like what bands or what artists do you feel like would be cool to actually see as a reaction figure? I mean, there's Marilyn Manson. Uh, I think let's see, I know bands like Cold Chamber, Slipknot. Slipknot would probably be a cool uh reaction figure to Slipknot characters. So yeah, so let's do this, okay? So top 10 reaction figures in my collection, not without what's out there in the world or whatever, because there is a lot of good ones I don't got yet. But I was just kind of going through my collection and just because the detail, I think a lot of it has to do like with the card stock, the artwork on the card, because these are cool because they're kind of if you look at the logo right there, they look like Kenner or whatever. Like they look like the old Star Wars action figures when we were kids. Like that's the whole idea, is to kind of bring back nostalgia of when you were a kid and you got a Star Wars action figure or something. And yeah, I just ordered the Planet of the Apes ones. I didn't even know they were out, but apparently there's a bunch of Planet of the Apes ones. So I bought the bundle, and it comes with 3 apes and then like a little sort of play set type thingy, whatever. That's gonna be cool. I love Planet of the Apes. What is your favorite? All right, so let's do this. Okay, coming in at 10, and I'll break down as to why they ranked where they rank at. So I'm going to rank these figures, from 10 to number 1 to my favorite out of all of them. And number 10 is, as much as I love Mick Mars, he's coming in at 10. The artwork looks really good. I love the way Mick looks on the card there. You got the back. We got Shout double album cover, which is really cool. Collect them all. Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, Vince Neil, Mick Mars. But yeah, as you can see, but here's my big complaint on Mick Mars. Let me show I did load up some pictures here. If you can see that, it's his hair. They fucking look at the card. His hair is long in the card, right? But in the thing, as you can see, get close there. Yeah, his hair's like shorter than Nikki Sixx's. This is like, and what kind of, and his face kind of looks like, what I'm thinking that they did was they probably modeled him after the actor that played Mick Mars in the Dirt movie. If you guys seen the Dirt on Netflix, that's what I think they did because everyone else, the other guys look pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then I have some figures that didn't make my top 10 that are just going to be like my honorable mentions, the ones that I have left over, just to show you what I have. Tommy Lee's one of them. He didn't make my top 10, but um, yeah, I don't know why. I should have maybe put him in the top 10. Maybe I should have changed my mind on him. No, but there were so much other cool ones. But yeah, as you can see, he looks like Tommy Lee. His hair, but it's almost like they gave Mick and Tommy the same fucking hairdo. Okay, so Mick Mars gets a 10, and you already seen Tommy Lee. Okay, coming in at number 9. Okay, now this one, Iron Maiden is my number one favorite band. I love the new Bruce Dickinson solo album. If you guys haven't got that, get out there and get it. I've been listening to it nonstop since it came out, and I just think it's phenomenal. So Iron Maiden Killers. Now, cool card again. The artwork is great, beautiful. Look, you collect all 4 of them. I need to get the Live After Death, which I thought I had, but I guess I don't. Guess where I bought that. Um, I know I got the Live After Death little figurine that comes with the deluxe CD. But yeah, so Power Slave, I got that, and then Killer. So here's my problem with the Eddie one. Just looks kind of goofy. Look at his hair. Now I understand that they're reaction figures and they're not supposed to look exactly like but at least when you got the Star Wars characters look like the Star Wars people, especially now like the Star Wars toys or whatever action figures. Whereas that they could have did a little bit better of a job. Look at the mouth, a little bit too fucking. His teeth ain't that white. Okay. Anyway, here's a little bit closer picture. There it is. Iron Maiden Killers. So that's number 9. Okay, and the number 8 is Cliff Burton. Okay. Now this is the second wave of Cliff Burton. Let me show you. I got it here. Right here. This just came out recently. And I like what they're doing. They're kind of releasing them. I guess they have this thing about Cliff Burton, the Super 7 people that create these things. They got the 7-inch figures, and then they got these ones. But this is like the second wave of the one because there's one that came out, which we'll get to that later. But here's an idea. Here's an example of where the card image doesn't look that cool. Like it doesn't really look like him, right? He kind of looks like the guy from Queensryche, Dave DeGarmo, whatever, or Chris DeGarmo. But I guess it kind of looks like Cliff Burton. I'm not really a fan of the flannel shirt, but yeah. And I kind of wish they would have gave him his Rickerbacker, but I don't know. I got to look at the other one, the first wave. So this is called the second wave of Burton. You got the Metallica like logo, and then here's the back. There's Cliff right there. Yeah, man, that's the man right there. So I remember when he died, man, we were all broken up at school. When we got the news, we're all, I was in high school at the time. I think it was my senior year, and yeah, everyone was just all of us rockers. We're all in the smoking area where all the burnouts and the rockers hung out at in Atwater High, and we're all just crying, hugging each other. Oh, Cliff Burton's dead, and my drummer, my friend, my brother from another mother, Tony, wrote to Cliff Burton's mom, saying condolences and stuff, and she actually wrote us the letter back, and I was like, wow, we were like cherishing that thing. I think Tony still has it, I'm sure, but that was pretty awesome to be a kid, in that era, and then you write to the mom and then have the mom write you back, and she was so thankful for his kind words and everything. So it says here, if I could read it, Clifford Lee Burton was born in Castro Valley, California. That's up there up north on February 16th, 1962. He's not that much older than me. I'm 68. So as the major rager bassist of Metallica, Cliff became one of the most instrumental musicians in heavy metal. No, influential musicians in heavy metal. I know I suck at reading. His life ended suddenly on September 27th. That's not too far from my birthday. I was born September 12th, 1986. Ooh, 86. I was born in 68. There's something there. Anyway, on a tour bus accident in Sweden. His legacy continues to live on as an icon of individuality. Yeah, he was a fucking amazing dude. I mean, I think he was grunge before grunge even hit. Think of that. He was wearing flounder shirt way before Nirvana. So yeah, so he pioneered that shit, man. Nirvana started grunge. No, Cliff Burton started grunge, and he was part of the original thrash. Okay, so the reason why he made number, let's see, what was he? 10, 9, 8. The reason why he made number 8 just got like the way he looked on the J card. But I love Cliff Burton. Number 7 is Iron Maiden Power Slave. I just love the album. I love this album. It's like my favorite Iron Maiden album. Um, obviously, you're gonna do the best you can with the Pharaoh Eddie. But I think it looks way better than the Killers Eddie. Yeah, it's just a cool. I just love the colors. On the back there shows like just like on the other one. Yeah, I love the colors on it. Really nice. Yeah. Okay, that's at number 7. Number. Okay, here we're gonna show right there. You see it. Number 6 is Dio. Now, why is Dio so far down? Why is he number 6? Huh? Why? Why? Dio's like the master of all. Because the way he looks, I don't think he looks that. They didn't make him look like Dio. Looks more like a roadie or something. And you got Merv or whatever that guy, the character. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I love the colors on it. Like on the back, you can get the action figure. The oh, Murray. Why do we call him Merv? Murray, and then Ronnie James Dio. But yeah, he's one of my all-time favorite singers, of course. Ronnie James Dio. But yeah, but it's kind of cool because like I love the fact that they have him doing this in it. So yeah, so he's number 6. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, just really, I just wish I would have took a little bit more time on the face, and so it looks more like Steve Harris from Iron Maiden, huh? You think? Hello, mate. It's a black mate. This is Steve Harris. Number 5. Okay, Nikki Six. I think Nikki Six looks really good. I think they did a good job. I think obviously his hair could have been a little bit longer. The card, his face doesn't look a whole lot like him, but I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's just it's a good looking figure. The back ain't nothing special compared to the others. They're all the same. Um, yeah. So this is number 5. You can see there. All right. See what the looks like with the photo. Yeah. I wish I could zoom in. Sort of, StreamYard needs to have like a zoom in button or something. We can move it around. So number 5 is Nikki Six reaction figure. You guys, and in the comments, if you can, drop me your list of ones you have or top favorite ones or ones that you want to get. I could put a link in the description of a good website to buy them at. I get mine on Entertainment Earth, a good website, Entertainment Earth. What's kind of cool about Entertainment Earth is that you could pre-order action figures. They have all different figures of different genres, whether it's anime, music, movies, things like that, and they just have about everything, right? But the cool thing is that the stuff that's on pre-order, like I have a lot of stuff that's on pre-order, is that they don't charge your card, so you have time to save up the money if you have to, like, or you just got to make sure you keep the money on your bank for when it's ready to be charged. But yeah, so you can actually pre-order. They won't charge your card until it's actually in and ready to ship. Like when they get it in stock, and then they'll send you an email saying, "Hey, so and so's in stock. We're gonna be shipping it out on this date, whatever." And then that's when they'll charge your card. So it gives you time to like cancel if you have to, cancel the pre-order if you need to, or get your money back if well you didn't spend any money in the first place. But it just gives you that chance to save up the money for it, and then that way you can sure that you're going to get it. Because if you don't pre-order most of these action figures, I guarantee when they sell out, especially like when the Cliff Burton sold out, but you can get them. They repressed a lot of them, but when they sell out, then you have to pay the collector's price, and on eBay, a figure that you could have got for $20 now it's going to cost you 50 or 60. Yeah, I think even the Cliff Burton, if you go to buy, like, even though you could probably buy it still on other sites on Amazon and stuff, um, if you go to eBay, you're going to be spending $40, $50 for those same ones. Amazon's another good site that you could pre-order stuff. It's just something you're not guaranteed to get it because sometimes what Amazon does is they kind of just put you in line. So you can pre-order something, but if it sells out really fast, then Amazon's not going to give it to you until it actually gets back in stock, you know? And so it's basically like you're just basically standing in a line for, but they're another site that doesn't charge your card or anything until it's ready to ship or until they get it in and it's ready to ship. But Entertainment Earth, I've never had a problem with them getting a product late or anything like that. So that's cool. Moving on to Nikki Six was 5. Or was he? Let's see. Wait. No, wait. Maybe Nikki Six was. So okay, let's go down. Let's go down the line here. Mick Mars was 10. Okay. Eddie Killers was 9. I should have numbered these. Cliff Burton was 8. Eddie again was 7. Dio's number 6. Nikki Six is number 5. All right. Number 4. You with me? Venom. I love Venom. I just love the cover, mostly. I mean, even though it's not one of the band members, it's more like this character here, the black metal character. But it looks cool. It's all stocky and shit, satanic and shit. Yeah, get that on the back. Even got the song titles from the record, which is really cool. Yeah, I really like that. So Venom is number 4, I believe. Yeah. Here comes my cat. What? 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 You want to play with me? Huh? I'll get you in a bit. You're messing up my game here. All right. You're messing up my show. Here's number 3, King Diamond. It's just such a cool looking. I think they nailed it on his look. Even though he's probably a little taller. Yeah, but it's just the artwork. It looks really cool. And there's the back. But the back is like, it's like they're showing like different Halloween characters. So this is like a Halloween version of King Diamond. I would read it, but my eyesight's not that good. But yeah, you can get like King Diamond, another King Diamond, but then Nosferatu and Alfred Hitchcock. I have to get Alfred Hitchcock. That'd be kind of cool to have. So King Diamond, that's number 3. No, wait, that's not number. Did I miscount it? I must have did. Maybe I did. Okay, so maybe this is gonna be top 11. No, wait, I got it right. Let's go through it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, I know what I did. 3. All right. Number 2 is Cliff Burton, the Red. There you go. Now, this is from the first wave. Now, this is a good looking figure. Again, the only downfall, I guess that's the Rickenbacker base. Yeah, but it would have been cool if it would have been in the artwork showing it. But yeah, he's doing the whole fist thing. Look, I'm Cliff Burton. I just need a ring. But yeah. So see, that looks like I'm on the cover. Same face and everything. Same. Nothing really says the same story on the back, basically. When he was born and stuff like that. But yeah, this is my number. This is my number 2. Okay. Now my number 1 action figure, my favorite one. And he's like my favorite front man of all time. I think. Yeah, he's probably my favorite of all time. That's D. Snyder. Hell yeah. We're not gonna take it. I wanna rock. There you go. All right. So D. Snyder's number 1, as you can see. It's cool because I like the way they did his hair. It's like just like a fucking big old plop of fucking noodles and shit. Top ramen noodles. Yeah. And on the back, we got the band just like it's like the back of the record. Stay hungry. Such a great album. 1984. One of the greatest metal records of all time. I mean, can't go wrong with Twisted Sister. You got to see him live. I guarantee. Get out there, and you're not going to see him live now. But I heard they're reuniting though. I don't know. Like I heard down the pike they might be reuniting soon for some European dates, which would be cool. But go on YouTube and watch some concert footage, especially the old stuff. Watch the stuff from like 1982, 83. I mean, D. Snyder's just fucking badass. He's all over the place. The way he talks to the crowd. Some honorable mentions. I got Vince Neil. This was cool. I thought he did a good job on him. I didn't think the card really looks a whole lot like him. His face, but yeah. Oh, and I got this, which is not it's not a reaction figure, but it's Cradle of Filth. This is pretty cool. Huh? Danny Filth. Kind of doesn't really look like him a whole lot though. Cool makeup though. But this is from the company Incendium. They do a lot of cool figures. So yeah, so I got that. Iron Maiden's Peace of Mind. Yeah. Oh, this is like this should have been my top 10. I don't know why I didn't put it in there, but maybe because it's not metal or rock, but can't go wrong with fucking Old Dirty Bastard. Look at that. He's got D. Sanders hair, but just as a fro. Fucking cool. Get out there and get watch that the Wu Tang Clan American Saga. I think it's just called Wu Tang American Saga on Hulu. Great series. Gotta watch it. I mean, it talks about the group. After watching it, it made me want to go back and get a lot of their records. I've always liked them. I always thought they were cool. But just like hearing their story and the stuff they went through, they went through a lot of stuff like what a lot of rock bands go through as far as groupies and just record deal shit and music industry bullshit that a lot of bands went through back in the 80s and the 90s and stuff. Really compelling story, but I think it's like 3 or 4 seasons long, but it's a really good series. So get out there and check out Wu Tang Clan American Saga on Hulu. Get some of their records, but do this for Old Dirty Bastard. He's fucking badass. Also got the Cliff Burton, same one you saw, but this is the blue version. So they released 2 versions, a red one and a blue one. Not sure why, but I think it's kind of cool. One might be more rare than the other. I got what else I got? Ghost. This should have made my list. Almost did. But yeah, I mean I like the artwork. I guess it could be up there kind of maybe up there with Cliff Burton. It could have been number 2. Yeah. Either way, I got it. So it's in my top 17 or 16 that I have altogether. All right, guys. Just thought I'd do this for fun, just something to fill the channel up with and just have some fun and just awareness. I do all this stuff for awareness. I hear all the time people say, well, there's nothing cool out there. Rock is dead. There's no music. All the bands don't even play no more. And they're all doing it. Get out there and check out new Bruce Dickinson record. Mick Mars, Ace Frehley just dropped a new album. We got Judas Priest is coming out Friday. Killer freaking music. These guys are still doing it. And there's a lot of great new young bands out there doing shit. I just interviewed Black Flow from Chile. Check out those guys, man. They're doom metal and they're fucking badass. Their CD is called Seeds of Downfall. On my metal block, I got Peppermint Creeps and Foxy Rocks. Peppermint Creeps was founded by our good friend, brother from another mother. Grew up in Hollywood. We came up in Hollywood together, but he passed away, unfortunately, a while back in, I think, 2009. Tracy Michaels, but his band Peppermint Creeps is keeping the legend going. And they're doing a big show in February or in March 15th at the Whiskey A Go Go. And we're going to talk about Hollywood, being in a band back in those days with Foxy Rocks, because they're playing on the show, and Peppermint Creeps is kind of like a co-headlining thing that they're doing. And it's going to be really cool. Then I got the singer Madam X coming up. You guys remember Madam X? We're high in high school. I'm going to be interviewing him. Me and my good friend Tony. He's going to be co-hosting with me. And we grew up on that record. That was one of the records that we got while we were in high school. And, back when kids were being accused of being high in high school, Check out that video on MTV, on YouTube. Madam X, Sebastian Bach sang with him after a while. Brett Kaiser, who I'll be interviewing, he's the original singer, and he's back in the band. They're together doing music again. And it's all original members. Got Chris Godzilla Dullabird, the Maxine Petrucci on guitar. She's the back in the day when everyone was talking about Lita Ford. No, we were talking about Maxine Petrucci. I mean, she's just killer looking, way better guitar player. And then her sister Roxy Petrucci, badass drummer, but she went on to do Vixen. If you guys remember Vixen from the 80s. And yeah, so that's gonna be good. So I got a lot of good stuff coming up on the metal block coming in the near future. So stay tuned, and I'm working on some other guests. A-listers. Brett Kaiser's my first A-lister when it comes to like legendary. This guy's a legend. So yeah. Anyway, been a pleasure. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. So horns up and peace out. Yeah.